welcome to our channel Knowledge of Friends. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that has been the 112th classes of the session. We had done 111th classes of the session in the last classes. So today we're gonna start with 112th class, where we have to deal with 186th question of the session. We had done 185 in the last classes, where we had in quantitative aptitude we had started with arithmetical ability, in that we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, charts and indices, percentage and profit and loss that we are dealing with. This has been the 11th topic of the sessions here. So we're going to start with in the first question of the session, 186th question of the session. So the question is, a shopkeeper sold sarees at rupees 266 each after giving 5% discount on a labeled price. Had he not given the discount, he would have earned a profit of 12% on the cost price. What was the cost price of each saree? That has been asked in the SBI pure question paper. The option we have rupees 240, rupees 260, rupees 280, data inadequate, and none of these. So we go ahead for the same. Shopkeeper sold sarees at rupees 266 each after giving 5% discount on labeled price. Had he not given the discount, he would have earned a profit of 12% on the cost price. What was the total cost price? Of each saree. This has been asked in SBI pure question paper. The options we have 240, 260, 280 and data inadequate, none of these. So we go ahead for the same here, and that what we'll have to discuss as well. So for the same, selling price of one saree equals to rupees 266. Let the labeled price of each saree be rupees X, then 95 upon 100, X equals to 266, X equals to rupees 266 into 100 upon 95. So 9 was 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45, 5 twos are 10 and 0 here. So further it will be your rupees 280. New SP equals to, now SP equals to rupees 280 and profit equals to 12%. Cost price of one saree equals to rupees 100 upon 112. So for the same it will be 100 upon 112 that we have here. and further we gonna that has been into 280, which is equals to being rupees 250 will be the right answer with the same question. That is for the CP, the cost price of one sari here. We go ahead for the next question that we talk about it, and which has been the another important question is your 187th question of the session. The question is, even after reducing the marked price of a transistor by rupees 32, a shopkeeper makes a profit of 15%. If the cost price be rupees 320, what percentage of profit would he have made if he had sold the transistor at the marked price? So the option is 10%, 20%, 25%, and none of these. So we go ahead for the same. Even after reducing the marked price of a transistor by rupees 32, a shopkeeper makes a profit of 15% if the cost price be rupees 320. What percentage of profit would he have made if he had sold the transistor at the marked price? So the option is 10%, 20%, 25%, none of these. We go ahead for the same here. Cost price is equals to rupees 320. Profit equals to 15%. The selling price is equals to rupees 115 upon 100 into 320. 0 being cancelled by zeros here. It will be giving you rupees 368 that we have here. Mark price equals to 368 plus 32 equals to rupees 400. Required profit percent equals to 50 upon 320 into 100%, which is equals to 25%, that we get as an answer here. Now we talk about the another question is your 188 question of the session. The question we have here, a shopkeeper sold an article offering a discount of 5% and earned a profit of 23.5%. What would have been the percentage of the profit earned if no discount was offered? That has been asked in the bank question paper. Option is 24.5, 28.5, 30. Data inadequate, none of these. So we go ahead for the same here, and that's what we'll have to talk about it. Shopkeeper sold an article offering a discount of 5% and earned a profit 23.5%, what would have been the percentage of profit earned if no discount was offered? This has been asked in the bank PO question paper. So we go ahead further finding it out as well, and which is being as follows. Let the cost price be rupees 100, then selling price is equals to rupees 123.50. Let mark price be rupees X, then 95 upon 100 X equals to 123.50, where X is equals to 50 upon 95, rupees 130. Now selling price equals to rupees 130. So cost price equals to rupees 100, and profit percent equals to 10%. Sorry, 30% that we get as an answer. So for the same we'll have to find out, and that is many more we have to discuss about it. We'll go ahead for the next question, that has been another important one, is your 189th question of the session, and that what we'll have to discuss here. So we go ahead for the same, and that has been the important one, of course. So that has been the question we have here is 189th question. So the question is that what we'll have to discuss here, that Komal buys an article at a discount of 25%. At what percent above the cost price should he sell it to make a profit of 25% over the original list price? The options we have 25, 30, 40 and 66.67. So we go ahead for the same here, and that what we have to discuss as well, that we have as follows. So with the same we go ahead, and that what we'll talk about it. So Komal buys an article at a discount of 25%. At what percentage above the cost price should he sell it to make a profit of 25%? That is cost price, and that he said to make a profit of 25% over the original list price. The options we have 25, 30 and 40 and 66.67. So we go ahead for the same, and that's what we'll have to talk about it. Let the original list price equals to rupees 100, then cost price is equals to rupees 75, and desired SP selling price equals to rupees 125. So required percentage equals to 50 upon 75 into 100. percent. That has been equals to 66.67% here. That we have to talk about it. Now we go ahead for the next is your 190th question of the session, and that the question we have here is Peter bought an item at 20% discount on its original price. He sold it with 40% increase on the price he bought it. The new sale price is by what percent more than the original price? The options we have 7.5, 8, 10, 12, none of these. This has been asked in the bank PO question paper. So we go ahead for the same here. So we go ahead with the 90th question. Peter bought an item at 20% discount on its original price. He sold it with 40% increase on the price he bought it. The new sale price is by what percent more than the original price? This has been asked in the bank PO question paper. The options, as I told you, 7.5, 8, 10, 12, none of these. We go ahead for the same year. Let the original price be price be 100, then cost price equals to rupees 80, selling price equals to 140% of rupees 80, which is equals to rupees 140 upon 100 into 80, 0 being cancelled by this, 0 being cancelled by this here, and 14 8 says rupees 112. So required percentage equals to 112 minus 120, sorry 100% is equals to 12%. That we get as an answer here. Now we go ahead with the next and the last question of the session, that what we have to discuss here, which has been the 191th question of the session here. So the question we have, Tarun got 30% concessions on the labeled price of an article and sold it for rupees 8,750 with 25% profit on the price he bought. What was the label price? Options is rupees 10,000, rupees 12,000, rupees 16,000. Data inadequate and none of these. So we go ahead for the same. Tarun got 30% concessions on the labeled price of an article and sold it for rupees 8,750 with 25% profit on the price he bought. What was the labeled price? That we have a question. The option is 10,000, 12,000, 16,000, data inadequate and none of these. That what we have discussed about it, which has been the 191th question of the sessions here as well, and that has been the another and the last question. So which has been the cost price equals to rupees 100 upon 125 into 8,750 equals to rupees 7,000. Let the labeled price be X. So then which is being your 70 upon 100 x equals to 7000, and x equals to 7000 into 100 upon 70, 0 being cancelled by 0 here, 7 ones are 7 and 7000 are 7000, which is equals to rupees 7000 into 10 is equals to 10,000, that we get as an answer here. So here we're gonna end up with this, and that we'll discuss the further in the next coming class, as I told you, and that is being in the next 113th class of the session, of course. That what we have to cover up, and which is being the question is your 190, that is being we have to discuss about in 192th question of the session, wherein that we have to discuss about related to the data abstract, that is your data abstractions type of a question, which is being important one. So here we're going to end up with, but before ending it up, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe to our channel, so that many maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. Other than quantitative aptitude, we had done your sociology, social software engineering, even though we had done your chemistry for class 11, that and for chemistry for part 1 that we had done, and for part 1 for chemistry for class 12, even though had done in that we had done your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, the conversions, logarithms and logs. We had done your ER diagrams, we had done your English vocabulary. We'll start discussing about physics part 1 for class 11 and chemistry part 2 for class 11th as well. For that, we'll start with soon. After that, we are dealing with CPNST, where we had done unit 1, which is in the computer arithmetic and rules of equation, and unit 2, which is we have to discuss about interpolations and curve fitting. After talking about that, we have to start with we had done your reasoning. In that we had done the verbal reasoning, which is we had done your general mental ability, and the logic reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. We had done your series and logic classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, groups and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation analysis, and practice question set as well. In terms of quantitative aptitude, where we have started with this being, we had divided into two sections, which has been arithmetical ability and the data interpretation. In that we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, averages, problem on ages, odds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, fraction, proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pi, consistent, time and distance, problems on trains, Bose-Einstein's allegations of mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clock, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability to discount, bankers discount, height and distance, odd and odd series. In terms of data interpretation, we have to cover up one that we have started with tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs. So here we're going to end up with, and we'll discuss more and more topics. After completing this, we'll start discussing about the bank PO competition, that has been the important one, and where many to go, and whatever the subject you required of, whatever the topic you required of, you can just tell me in the comment section. Will surely be help you out that. And please keep supporting us, stay tuned with us. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.